everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing just a chatty get ready with me. It's kind of a lighthearted video. I've been doing so many reviews lately, which I take my reviews very serious. Like, they're serious business. So today I just wanted to do something very lighthearted, come on camera, turn that camera on, and just chit chat and just have fun doing it. I asked you guys recently in my community center, I'm going to be filming a super chatty get ready with me and wanted to hear from you guys. Anything you want to chat about, any YouTube drama, social media drama, life, family, anything, comment down below and let's chat and spill some tea. So I do spill some tea in here, not a lot. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't have a lot of drama going in my life, so there's that. I answer all your questions, just kind of have fun, getting ready, chit-chatting. All the products that I use in the video are going to be listed in the description box down below, and I will also put them on the screen as I'm using them. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. You guys, this really pisses me off. Like, son of a... Nobody asked her to come to the party, and she just came anyway. She's the drunk hoe that you want to leave, you know, but you can't make her leave. I am testing out a new foundation, so I am going to be using the Tom Ford, I don't know what this is called, like the fancy $80 foundation, the Traceless foundation stick. So I am using this. I'm trying to test this foundation with a few different primers. I've worn it a couple of days now. I had the wrong shade, and now I've got the right shade. So first question, I would love to know how you got into makeup and why you decided to start a YouTube channel. What do you do when you're not playing with makeup? You know, parentheses, hobbies. Also concur with positive influences. Thanks. Okay, great question from the Beauty Girl 79. Were you born in 79? Because I'm a 79 girl too. For years, you guys, I really didn't wear a lot of makeup. Like, I know that's probably going to shock a lot of you. But for many years, I really didn't wear a lot of makeup. I didn't start wearing more makeup until I got into my 30s and I started kind of seeing that my skin really needed it. I had really good skin until I ruined it and got hyperpigmentation. And since then, I was like on the search, like I needed to start covering up my hyperpigmentation. And I just began searching for anything I could find to help me cover up my hyperpigmentation. So for years, I wore the Lancome powder foundation, you know, the one that's in like the compact. It was my absolute favorite. Once I started kind of exploring makeup and seeing what it can do, I was hooked from then. So then that leads to why I started my channel. So my friends would always ask me, so what do you like here and what products do you like for this? And so one of my friends suggested, you should just start a YouTube channel. She told me that like back in like 2013. And I was like, a YouTube channel? Are you serious? Kind of stuck with the foundation and I was wanting to like expand my horizons when it comes to like foundations. And so I went on YouTube and I had been watching several YouTubers like Lisa D1. She was one of my favorites for many years. She was the first one to actually introduce me to Obagi, my favorite like ride or die skincare products. I just loved watching her channel and she was so helpful and I really, really appreciated that. And then I really loved Teni Penosian's like just her makeup looks in general, just because they're so soft. Don't get me wrong, I think that like Nikki Tutorials and Jaclyn Hill and some of those influencers, they do gorgeous eye looks, like the cut creases and all of that, but they're not very achievable for me, and because I'm not a makeup artist. So I'd watch Lisa's channel for skincare, I'd watch Teni's channel for like tutorials, and then I would watch Tati's for like honest reviews. What made me decide to do it is, you guys, I needed an outlet. My husband and I ran our business and I worked from home helping him run the business, and my whole life was my children and I didn't really have anything outside of them. It was like I needed an outlet, especially when it dawned on me and like hit me like a ton of bricks that my son would be graduating soon, which he's graduating next month. Stop it. I can't talk about it, you guys. I can't talk about it. I needed an outlet where I could share my passion and just have something to focus on rather than just being so caught up in my children, because they got their own lives now. I mean, they're living their best life, you know? And even though of course they need me still. So for me, the channel wasn't to, you know, make a lot of money. This channel is not to become a, you know, A-list influencer and making, you know, millions of dollars. And which is the reason why I don't show my subscriber list. So I've had a few people ask me, you know, why do you hide your subscriber count? And it's truthfully for me, it's not for you guys. It's for me. I found myself focusing on that number so much that I was driving myself crazy with it. And I was losing focus, you know what I mean? Like I was checking that number multiple times a day, which is ridiculous. And so I just hit it. So now I don't check it. Weeks will go by, literally weeks will go by before I check it, and it's amazing. So yeah, that's why I started my channel. My hobbies outside of my channel and my children and my husband and all that, cooking. I freaking love to cook. Cooking is something that's very, and I'm not gonna say that I'm like an expert at it because I do pretty good, but I'm not like over the top. Okay, good. But I do love to cook. I love to try new recipes. Like that's my thing. But I love to plant in my garden, and I love to do like yard work and get my yard looking really good, and planting flowers and all of that stuff just really just brings me so much joy. And I know that's kind of cliche, but I love it. Like it's something I'm so passionate about. And yeah, so the next question is, oh, YouTube IG drama is always so funny. I'd like to know your best highlighter, blush, no, not NARS orgasm, and bronzer, your best eye look, and your best lip gloss. Yes, please. Okay, perfect question. My best highlighter is the Enriched. Like I just freaking love this little beast. As far as the blush, it's a toss up between these two. The Jouer, this is the rose gold duo. Oh, help me, it's so heavenly beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. This one is my favorite. But then I also truly love the Adore Me blush duo. This one is just so beautiful because they complement each other so well. And this one you can do a little bit more peachy, or this one can give you that little bit more of a nude glow. It's so good. So I would say it's a toss up between these two. I've had this one longer. I just recently picked this one up, but I would say definitely the Jouer blush formula in general. Bronzer. Oh, okay. My all-time favorite bronzer, the Radiant Bronze Light from Hourglass. Oh my heavenly gosh, it's so pretty, you guys. It's so pretty. In fact, I'm going to use both of these in today's video. I'm going to use this one and this one just so you guys can see it. Especially love it in the summer. And I buy the mini ones just because the mini ones last me longer. I have several bronzers and I don't feel the need to buy the big ones. So I just buy the mini ones and they work great. I want to know your thoughts on big YouTubers flaunting their purchases. I saw the recent photo of Jaclyn Hill with a $2,000 outfit and a $6,000 bag and full-out diamond Rolex. As a future law student and poli-sci undergrad major, congratulations. You go, girl. Get that degree. I see and read a lot about what's going on in the world. The thousands dying of starvation, people struggling from depression caused by comparisons via social media. That's so true. And the women in the DRC who are sexually abused as weapons of war. Seeing her wear all these, flaunting it really gets to me. I would never comment and drag her to judge her, but I do wish more attention was given to real problems, real life situations, and not spent praising a $6,000 cheeseburger purse, which that cheeseburger purse was kind of ridiculous. I know people can spend money how they please, and she's worked hard for it. Very true. I have some designer pieces as well. But I believe that this has gotten out of control, not just for her, but everyone and their mom has to have a Gucci belt, Chanel bag, etc. I think social media is becoming less genuine and more showy, and I want genuine. I want love and kindness to be spread. I want the money from a video of a large YouTuber to be sent to the women in the DRC. I want change, less mediocrity, and real people. What are your thoughts on this? And sorry I got so deep. No, it's not deep at all, and I think it's a great point. I've talked about this in a few get to know me's. My dream, let's just say that I was fortunate enough, you guys, if you make it on this platform, you are extremely fortunate. If I was ever fortunate enough to make it on this platform and I had the amount of followers that somebody like Jaclyn Hill or Jeffree Star or any of those big influencers have, my dream would be to start a charity for women who have been sex trafficked, even boys that have been sex trafficked, a victim of sex trafficking, and give them a life, you know, give them a full makeover. If they need new teeth, give them new teeth. You know, if they have scars on their face, do some plastic surgery to help get rid of their scarring. Like anything to make them feel beautiful again, because the only way that they're going to get back out into the world and try to live a normal life after living what they lived is they have to feel good about themselves again. And we all know that beauty does play a part in that. There are some very fortunate people that don't allow beauty on the outside to affect how they feel on the inside, but I have to be honest, I am not one of them. That's just being completely honest. And wouldn't it be such a joy to give back to those who have had everything stolen from them? I just don't feel like people talk about it enough. I feel like it's such a taboo subject here in America especially, and they don't want to see what's going on right in front of them. And it would be nice to see influencers using their platform for stuff like that. You know, yeah, Jaclyn Hill is more than welcome to spend her money on whatever the hell she wants because she earned it and, you know, she worked damn hard for it. But I do think it would be refreshing to see these influencers start to bring some sort of spotlight to some of these issues, and because they have such an influence and they have so many people that watch them and hear what they have to say. And I would love to see more influencers use their platform to help raise awareness to all these issues that we have going on, all the poverty, and just be a part of trying to make something better, you know? And so I completely agree with you 1000%. I would love to know about the people, family, friends, or anyone else that have influenced your life the most on a positive way. What have you learned from them, etc.? I think we already have too much drama in our lives and we need more happiness. I completely concur. Okay, I completely concur. We got a lot of drama. My biggest positive influence in my life was my grandfather. He still is. He's still living. I'm so grateful for him. He is like my best friend, and he has just always been there for me since I was a child. I had issues with my real father, my biological father. I had a wonderful stepfather, but my biological father kind of was in and out of my life in my entire childhood, and my grandfather gave me that stability, and he made me feel wanted, and he was my best friend. Like, we went everywhere together every weekend. I wouldn't be the person I am without him. He taught me loyalty. He taught me to stand by what you say. And if you say that you are going to do something, you do it. And you really try to do everything you can. And like, he taught me loyalty is so big. And loyalty is everything to me. And that is, he was the one that kind of instilled loyalty in who I am. Yeah, I am very, very fortunate. Even though my real dad was kind of, you know, in and out, and that was kind of that's for a whole other video. But my grandfather definitely filled such a void in my life, and man, I'm so grateful for that man. I can't begin to tell you what he means to me. It's always a good feeling when your brows are done. Like, it's just, you can just walk away and just forget it ever happened. Hallelujah. What's your favorite tanning products? Your tan always turns out great. Well, I'm still working on perfecting the whole hand. I've got my body like down packed. Like, I can get a fantastic tan on my body, but when it comes to my hands, they just grab, and I'm getting better, you guys, but would love to know what kind of in-office procedures, if any, you like to have done annually to maintain your skin health appearance. I'm in my early 30s and trying to figure out how to age gracefully, but need bigger guns at this point than just sunscreen and retinol. You look so youthful and natural, so I was hoping you might be able to share some insight. Hope it's not too personal. Love your channel. Looking forward to learning more about you. Absolutely, it's not personal at all. I'm a total open book, you guys. Seriously. So I get Botox about every 4 months. I started getting my Botox when I was about 35. I felt like that was the great age to kind of start it here, and then I would get it a little bit up here, you know, and now just in the last 2 years, I've started to get around my crow's feet. And I have noticed a major difference. And it just softens up the face. It's not harsh, but it softens the face up. I've done fillers one time and it hurt so bad I've never done it again. I had it done right here in this area. And yeah, it helped, but damn, it was painful. I don't do any like microdermabrasions or anything like that because I pretty much do that at my house. You know, I have such a good skincare routine, that I think that's number one. I would start really paying attention to your skincare routine, which I will leave a link to my personal skincare routine in the description box down below for those of you who are interested in watching it. I would start with your skincare first, and then maybe start adding a little tiny bit of Botox, you know, kind of gradually going into it. At early 30s, you really don't need a lot of Botox. You only need maybe just a little bit to kind of soften up this area or soften up this area. I would recommend just really diving in, figure out a good routine for your skin type, and kind of go from there. Because I feel like if you nail your skincare, that's less money that you need to spend in procedures, you know. So I recommend skincare number one. Obviously sunscreen number one. Sunscreen number one. The next question is, have you thought of sharing on videos your lifestyle, home decor, organization, food? What is the age gap between you and your dear husband? That is such a good question. I have thought about, you know, maybe doing more vlogs during the summer. You know, maybe do a few vlogs. I do love to cook, so I thought it would be fun to do some cooking. I need to start doing my makeup or I'm going to be here for an hour talking. Good Lord, Tara. I thought it would be fun to do some vlogs and kind of just showing you guys kind of our life. And I do want to point out though, we are very boring people. So I have people say, well, I wish you would do more vlogs. And I'm like, I'm boring ass, okay? I am boring AF. My life is really not that interesting. So I was thinking about doing a few vlogs just to kind of do like a test run and see. But I was also thinking about doing maybe, I don't know, like testing out some cooking. I don't know. Like, what do you guys think? After knowing what my hobbies are, like, what do you guys think? Do you think it would be fun? The thing that I do love, I don't know if you guys watch Rachel Loves. I love her, like, when she tests out, like, products from, like, Amazon, like, household products. And I thought, gosh, that would be fun. Not that I want to copy her because, I mean, she is the original, you know, creator of that idea. But, that would be so fun because I do love testing gadgets from Amazon. It's kind of one of my things. So I thought, well, maybe it would be fun to like do a video about it, you know? What do you guys think? Tell me what you think because I would love to hear your opinion on it. My husband is 14 years older than me. So we met when I was 21 and he was 35. He lied to me and told me he was 32. A little shit. Which was kind of dumb on my part because his daughter was 2 years younger than me, so I should have known that he was lying about his age, but I was 20, you guys. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was like, oh, okay, you're only 31. Well, that's perfect. So stupid. Next question is, I'd like to know what things you and your husband have in common since I doubt he's into makeup like you are, or at least not as much as you are. Not trying to sound mean or anything, not like that at all. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's into makeup. You're so cute. No, he's not into makeup. He has no idea what any of this makeup is, nor does he care what any of this makeup is. He just, no. He's like a total man's man. You know what I mean? Which I think it would be cool if he was into makeup because, man, that would be fun to share, wouldn't it? All right, I gotta spray my face because I'm feeling a little dry for a second. Oh, hot damn, that stuff's amazing. Although, you guys, I do have to say, I haven't talked about this on camera yet. This is actually gonna be in my April favorites. Speaking of my favorite highlighter at the moment, you guys, the shade Cookie in this Benefit palette, it will knock your socks clean off your feet. This shade right here is the prettiest highlighter I've ever seen. It's got the same formula as the Enriched, and it is stunning. Okay, editing Tara here, you guys. I just realized I never answered the question about my husband and I and what we share in common, like what our hobbies are. I would say we love to go to dinner. We love to watch movies together, most of the time at the house. And we love hanging out with our dogs together. Like, that's our fun thing. And we love to go on walks together. We also live to go to like high school football games, college football games. We go to the Utah Jazz game. We're season ticket holders. And so we go to the Jazz games all the time, the Utah Jazz basketball team. Anyway, so those things I would say are things that we absolutely love and share together. So I just wanted to pop that in here because, you know, your dumbass girl never answered the question. The next question is Game of Thrones. I'm obsessed with the show. Do you watch? If so, what's your thoughts on last night's episode? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I just started Game of Thrones. I'm totally behind you guys. I know, but I've had so many people tell me, Tara, you've got to watch this show. I'm testing out this eyelash curler, and it's a heated one, so you have to wait for it to like heat up. And I'm still trying to figure out how I feel about it. So, FYI. My thoughts coming soon on this bitch. I'm only 3 episodes in. I know, first season, 3 episodes in, but I just didn't feel like it was going to be a show that I would like. But I'm actually kind of impressed. It's kind of crazy. It's a little addicting, just a little bit. Okay, the next question is, what is your all-time favorite vacation spot? I don't know, but that's the first thing I thought of. I think that's a perfect question. We went to like Mexico and stuff like that. My favorite place to go is St. Augustine. We go there every year, except for this summer we can't go, which I'm so bummed about. It is literally the prettiest place. I love the history. It's the oldest city in America. I love the history. I love the streets. And, you know, we have a condo there on the beach, and it is my favorite. It is my sanctuary. Whenever I'm there, I'm incredibly humbled because I'm always so incredibly blessed to just go there and visit and just, oh, it's so amazing, you guys. I cannot say enough great things about St. Augustine, Florida. It is absolutely spectacular. I'm into these light eyeshadow looks lately. Like, I think because we went so long in the winter just having like really bold eyeshadow looks that I'm living for something just light on the eye. Damn, this palette is so pretty. But look at that shimmer. I'm gonna take my finger and really press it onto it just to make sure that I get like the most impact. So now I'm just gonna take a blending brush. I'm gonna go into Bucked from the Urban Decay Naked Loaded palette. Kind of just basically cut that into my crease just a tiny bit. I would love to know what brands other than, example, Tom Ford, Estee Lauder. Oh, I would love to know what other brands I own besides, well, I don't own a lot of Tom Ford. And I really don't own a lot of Estee Lauder. Yeah, I don't really own a lot of that. I just barely started buying Tom Ford, and I like it, but I don't like love it, you know? I would say I have a lot of ABH, a lot of Lancome, a lot of Hourglass, a lot of Charlotte Tilbury. I have quite a bit of Too Faced. I'm starting to get a little bit more Natasha Denona. A lot of Urban Decay, just like as far as palettes and stuff go. Oh, and Fenty. Can't forget about Fenty. I just bought some new Fenty stuff, which I'm super excited about. And you guys know I love KKW Beauty. I'm not a super Kardashian fan or anything, but I do love her brand. She also asked, also with the drama of James Charles and his outrageous ticket price for his so-called tour, meet and greet, etc., do other influencers like Jeffree Star charge his fans to meet him? I totally am done with James Charles after hurting Tati, but I think it is crazy to charge your fans to meet you. It's not like he's a rock star or something. Hope all is well with you and your family. I kind of felt like that was a little bit much. Like, I understand, and he's got to pay a lot of people. I get that. Like, from the business side of it, I see why he's charging, but he makes so much money off of those people. You guys, James Charles makes a fortune on YouTube. A fortune. And those people that support him and go and see him are the reasons why he makes so much money. If I was in his situation, I would probably, you know, try to maybe use some of my own money just to allow my fans to come and see me if I was in his situation. And, you know, I get it. Like, he's rented out a venue at each of the locations. And so somebody's got to pay the venues. Somebody's got to pay the team. And all that stuff costs a lot of money. I think it's as much as for somebody like goes on tour like a rock star or whatever. But it's definitely a little bit crazy that he asked so much, I think. I think that was what everybody was kind of like, what? He just asked way too much. And I am not a super James Charles fan. I really haven't. I think it's just because of his maturity level, and he kind of gets on my nerves. But that's just me, you know. Different strokes for different folks. Like, I know a lot of people really like James Charles, obviously, because look how many followers he has. And these people idolize him. But I will say, what he did to Tati kind of solidified why I don't watch him. because I don't think he was mature enough to realize exactly what that did to Tati. It broke my heart because you guys know that Tati doesn't typically go on her Instagram stories and start crying really hard, and for her to do that, it kind of told me that she was extremely hurt by it. She's worked so hard on Halo Beauty, and you guys, Halo Beauty works. I don't talk a lot about Halo Beauty on my channel because I know that some people disagree with it, and that's okay. But I have had the best luck with Halo Beauty, and it's been the only hair, skin, nails vitamin that actually works, in my opinion. It is a phenomenal, phenomenal product. And she worked damn hard to, you know, launch that brand, and she took a lot of time to launch that brand. And she spent a lot of money launching that brand. I just think out of consideration, you know, James should have messaged her and said, I know that you have worked so hard on your brand, but I want to let you guys know that the gummy brand, I don't know what they're called. I just know they're the blue dumb gummy, and they're terrible. They're not a good brand. And I think that's the other reason why Tati was so upset, is because she knows that they're not a good brand, and they spend fortunes on Instagram, you know, ads and stuff like that, but and they spend fortunes on influencers. He could have called her and said, look, this is what happened at Coachella. I needed more security. I needed this. You know, I want to let you know that they offered their security, and I took them up on the offer, and we traded on me doing an ad for them on Instagram. And whether he got paid for it, you guys, he only knows that. I have no idea. But I will say he should have told her. I think that's where he flubbed up. He should have told her before he did it, and he didn't, and she was blindsided with it. I don't think she would have had that reaction had she had been prepared for it. You know, she's really been good to James Charles, and she has been there for him when he was nothing. All it did was confirmed why I don't really prefer to watch him. He's not my cup of tea. And I think as he grows up, maybe my opinion will change on that. His actions are just, I'm just not a super fan of. I don't really want to wear lashes again today, you guys. I have been so enjoying not wearing lashes. I can't even tell you how much I love it. This has become one of my favorite lip pencils. This is from SORME Smear Proof Lip Liner in the shade Natural Nude. I'll leave a link in the description. You get it on Amazon for like 11 bucks. It's the best lip liner. I'm obsessed. This is a sample I got from one of like the beauty offers, and it's the YSL. Oh shit, it's so small, you guys. I can't read it. I'll put it at the bottom. I have no idea what it's called. It's too small. But I'm going to go back into the palette, and I'm going to grab that shade that I have on my lid. Damn! Lengthening, oh my gosh. So I guess I would finalize my opinion on the whole James Charles and Tati drama is I really kind of stay away from YouTube drama. I kind of knew what was going on with the Tati situation because I follow Tati and I really do adore her. And I find myself being protective over her, which is so weird. It's like you're very protective of those that you care about and you've learned to really love. And I think Tati has a very sweet spirit about her, and I just really, really like her. And, but I typically stay away from YouTube drama, you guys, because I just, I am living for this makeup look, and I really don't want to add false lashes. I don't. Like, I've gotten so used to not wearing them. I wore them the other day. I hadn't worn them for like 3 weeks, and I was like, oh, these are heavy, and these are uncomfortable, and I just want to take them off. Okay, so that's it for today's chit chat, and get ready with me. Again, I will have all the products that I used in the description box down below. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you guys again for all the love that you guys show me and my channel. It means the world to me, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day filled with love and happiness. I will see you guys right back here tomorrow, and I love you all so much. Bye. Thumbnails are the hardest to make. I can film these videos all day long, but the thumbnails, those are the hardest because you're just like staring in the camera. Hey girl, hey. So stupid. I hate making thumbnails. Yes, right there, right there. Right there. Stay right there. Don't move. Don't move a muscle. That lengthening mascara though, like literally it's raised my eyelashes to my Jesus. Or anyone else that have influenced fudge. I can't speak today. Recently, I asked you guys back up. Take two.